Today, we're talking about why I haven't ran for over 10 years and why I simply walk to get shredded. If you want to get lean with less effort, this video is for you. And you might be thinking, this must be a trick. I assure you, it's not. And once you finish this video, you'll never look at running the same way ever again. And later in this video, I'm going to show you the one mistake most lifters make with cardio that's slowly killing their strength gains. And most people don't even realize that they're doing it. And lastly, I'm going to break down why walking is one of the most effective ways to lose fat, why running can interfere with your strength gains in the gym if you're not careful, and the truth that took me years to learn. By the way, if you don't know me, I'm Coach Wisdom. I've been a gym owner now for the last 10 years. I've been a trainer for the last 15 years, and helping people get fit is all I do all day long. All right, first, let's go over your goals. If your goal is to build strength and build muscle, then running is not the best thing for you to do. Now, I'm not a hater. If you love running and it brings you peace and it brings you joy, then by all means, keep on doing it. I'm all about doing what you enjoy, especially if it keeps you fit and active. But if you're like me and you're only running because that's what you think that you have to do in order to get fit, then this is going to be very important. Because what if the very thing that you've been forcing yourself to do this whole time, it's actually slowing down your progress in the gym? Walking works so well because it is what I call low entry. It's just so easy to do and everybody can do it. Let's think about this. If you're supposed to go running and you feel really tired, most likely you're not going to go running because running takes effort. But if you're tired and you're supposed to go for a walk, then chances are you're going to go for that walk because of the fact that it's just so easy to do. And that matters more than what most people think. Because fat loss isn't about what you can do for one day, it's about what you can do repeatedly over and over and over again. And in a second here, I'm going to show you why this low entry idea is the real secret to staying consistent long term. And the truth is, in the fitness world, consistency equals success. For the past 10 years, it didn't matter if I was busy, tired, or even unmotivated. I've always been able to go for a walk because of the fact that it is low entry. Now, if we compare that to running, if I were to run every single day for the past 10 years, I would have given up within the first month. Because it would just take me one day in which I didn't feel like going for a run to completely throw me off rhythm. And the first day that you decide to skip makes the second day a lot easier to skip, and so on and so on. And that right there is the part nobody talks about. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Now let's talk about the gym side of things. If your main goal is to build muscle, running could be a problem for you because it adds more stress to your body, which makes it harder to recover if you're not managing it properly. When you think about running, it's literally thousands and thousands of little tiny jumps on one leg, and those little jumps add impact to your joints. And worst of all, the heavier you are, the more your joints will suffer. This is all added stress to your body. And you're already dealing with stress every single day. Training in the gym is stress. There is stress at work. There's stress at life. Someone maybe cuts you off on the freeway. That's stress too. And your body has to recover from all of that. So when you add a lot of running on top of that, you're increasing the recovery demand on your body. And this is exactly why people start losing strength in the gym without realizing why. Walking, on the other hand, is very low impact and your body can recover from it very easily. And that's why it's one of the best forms of cardio in my opinion. In fact, I don't even see it as cardio anymore. It's now just part of my everyday life. It's just movement. Getting your steps in around 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day is a simple rule that just plain works. I've been able to walk 10,000 steps every single day now for over 10 years. And here's the interesting part. This is the same approach that a lot of experienced lifters use when their goal is to build muscle and lose fat. Now, of course, you can still run and you can still lift weights and build muscle. That's not the main argument here. But as you get stronger and you start lifting heavier weights, your body needs more recovery. And that's where running too much can start to interfere with your strength gains in the gym. That's why when you look at professional bodybuilders whose main goal is to build as much muscle as possible, their main form of cardio is just simply walking. And think about this. If you're currently making progress in the gym while running, just imagine how much more progress in the gym can you make when you replace that running with walking. I've experienced this myself. Anytime I added high intensity cardio, especially running, my lifts would start to stall, especially my lower body lifts. Because trying to squat twice a week and also going for runs, it just doesn't go very well for most people. And if you've ever been stuck in the gym, this might be the reason why. Because unless you have elite genetics or you are on steroids, recovery becomes the limiting factor. And for natural lifters like ourselves, recovery is literally everything. Now, finally, the best part about walking is that you are already doing it. You don't need a gym, you can go outside, you can take calls while you walk, you can spend time with your loved ones, you can even clean the house as you do it. And to me, that's a huge win. Because when something feels productive and it feels easy, you're way more likely to stick with it. And that's what actually gets results long term. And that's why I stopped running years ago and now I just walk to get lean. Replacing running with walking is just one of the things that you can do to get stronger in the gym. And if that is your main goal, I actually made a complete other video about the complete checklist of everything that you can do to get stronger in the gym. And if you're interested, I'll put that video next so you can check that out. So thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.